Hi friends, I want to show you how I'm going to use wheelofnames.com to create a free, fun way to discuss a chapter book that I have been reading with some students. I read this book called Brave Like That, written by Lindsay Stoddard. I read this book with third graders, but it would absolutely be appropriate for third, fourth, and fifth graders. I chose some end of book reflective questions because this is going to be part of our end of book celebration discussion, but you could obviously put any question you want. You can see on the wheel that the question is cut off, so only part of the question will show, but once you spin, the whole question will show up on what pops up. So first of all, I want you to see how I kind of set this up. Let me go ahead and spin it, and notice that I'm going to have some sound effects. I got to custom choose the music and this clever little dog bark. Wait for it. Okay. So you can see I got to customize what it says here, and then the question is fully typed out here for us, and I can even choose to remove it from the wheel because we've already done that question. Then it won't pop up again. So I was able to customize all of these little details. You heard the dog bark at the end. I chose that because there's a dog as a prominent part of the story. So I'm going to show you a little bit of the behind the scenes of how I created this. So you will go to Customize, and the first tab you see is during spin. So the sound effect by default is the ticking sound, but now they have added all these options. You can add music, so I purposefully chose that dance song because there were not lyrics. I didn't have to worry about any of the words, but also just so they could have a little dance break for fun while it spins. So there are lots of categories you can choose from, and then once you pick the song you want to listen to, you can just click play and see if it fits what you want. You can also change how loud the volume plays, and that's important mostly for the end when you choose your after spin sound. So then you can do things like I chose to spin slowly because I want them to have a little dance break. The spin time, you can choose how long you want them to have that dance break if that's what you want. This probably won't be a factor. I mean, I obviously don't care if I don't need 1,000 questions on my wheel, but that could be useful if you're using the wheel for something else. Okay, then I went to after spin. I chose the dog bark. Like I said, that was there's a dog in the book, and that's a main character really, or a big element of the story. So then here are the other choices for once something is selected, then you get a nice little sound to go with it. That's up to you. I turned the volume up on that so that it would be something they can hear over the music. I chose to keep the confetti. The animate winning entry, it just makes whatever the winning entry, it like zooms in on it, and to me it was a little too distracting, so I left that off. I don't want auto remove, I want control over that. This is where by default the pop-up says we have a winner, so I just changed it to let's discuss. I do like having the option to remove, so I kept that here. Play a click sound when the winner is removed. No need for that in my opinion. Okay, so then the next tab is the appearance, and this is how I made it match the book. So I just downloaded the cover image of the book from the internet, and then I did it'll ask you if you want them to choose colors from the cover of the book. So I did let it do that, and then I picked and I chose, so I didn't really want this peach color, so I unchecked it, but I did want this color, so I checked it. This was a different color, so I checked the box, and then you have all these choices. You can even put in the hex code if you're really particular, so that you can make your wheel match. You can also add a background to the whole wheel if you choose to do that instead, but to me that just made it a little distracting. You couldn't read the questions very well on the wheel when you had an image in the background, so that's why I chose to go with just the cover image in the middle. So there you go. I think that's pretty much it on how I created this. You just type your questions in over here. Each new line gives you a new question, and it automatically adds a new section. So you just hit the enter key and it'll start creating a new section. If you don't leave create new lines, then it just puts it all on one section of the wheel. Also, then now that I've created it, I'm going to say, actually, I'm going to share, which will automatically ask me if I want to save it. So yes, sure, this is going to be public. It doesn't matter. There's no student data, so I don't mind if they make it public. And then I will give it a title, Brave Like That Reflection Questions. And then this is up to you. I don't care if anyone can copy it. Really, this is just for my use. I just want to have this saved somewhere so it's quick and easy to get to on the presentation computer. So I'll probably just do that they can spin it. Oh, why not make a copy? Maybe someone wants to make a copy and use it. Okay, so then it's going to create a link for me. I will copy that link and I'll probably go save it like, y'all would put it on your lesson plans or email it to yourself so you can easily get it up on your presentation computer. All right, I hope that was helpful and I hope that you have some fun discussing books. Thanks for listening. Bye.